Now that we have the normals facing the same way, and we've slid the edges. Remember we said edge, grab the edge. See how much easier it is to grab the edge now than normal, so going this way. Mesh tools, slide edge. Now you use the middle mouse, and I can move that edge, but what it's not doing is changing the shape. It's following the contour and the shape that the other edges are doing, so it's not letting me move. It's different than if I click the edge and did the move tool. See immediately how the edge now distorts. But when I do slide edge with the middle mouse, see now it stays. All right, so we don't need those normals any longer. They're going to be annoying, but at least we've guaranteed that. And like I said, when I did the next step, without doing this first, I got a problem. My appended edges kept twisting. So I'm going to make it easier, instead of going to each one of these, I'm going to go under polygons, face normals, and turn that off, and it didn't do it. All right, let's do it this way then. Since they're both normals are facing the correct way, what I'm going to do is select them, delete their history, freeze their transformations, combine them now so they're one. And now I should be able to go into this shape and tell it to not display. Now they're gone. Okay. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the channel box here real quick. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this a little more manageable so you can see what I'm doing more. So I'm using Netter here to kind of give me a little guide. I don't think the pattern of the cartilage it's not like a bone where it's that consistent, so you can have some flexibility. I don't like the way that edge is twisted, so I'm going to rotate it to get it more parallel. And I'll do more of that when I've got the thing done. So I want to get rid of these faces. So I'm going to use those three faces. I'm going to delete them. And now I have a hole. Let's just go full window here. Now I've got a hole at the top of the 910 edge and the bottom here. So now I can use the, theoretically I could select edit mesh bridge. But see, it doesn't really understand that clearly enough, so I'm going to have to use append to polygon. And when I click that edge, it should click. See, now before when I was doing this, instead of this pink wall coming up straight like that, it was coming up twisted. Literally, this corner was over here, and this corner was where, so it was twisted. And that's what tipped me off to the fact that the normals were reversed, or not. They weren't consistent on both surfaces. So I'm just going to hit return and then just continue to go around using that append to polygon tool. I think you can keep doing this, although I have to say I've had problems. Yeah, see, it doesn't seem to quite get that. So unfortunately, the only way I've seen it work consistently is to go one pair of matching edges at a time. Now, there's obviously some work that needs to be done, but I find it's harder to just have this edge, these edges to use as I'm trying to make those adjustments. And it's easier once I have the faces constructed so I can actually see where their distortions are. Okay, so now we've got, and if you go to 3, you're going to see it's not so bad. Okay. It's a little thin there, got a little, and this edge is a little out, so you can, but like I said, it's easier now to make these adjustments using using the actual three-dimensional surface. I think what I might do, got a little bit of a concavity in the back, that's okay, but I don't like the way this one buckles out, so I'll probably just push that one edge in with a little soft select. A little more. And I think this edge actually could just get a little, if I can figure out how to do it. That's the right plane, I think, so yeah. Maybe we'll take off the soft select and just get that one a little bigger. Okay, and now that might be one where I go to the edge and maybe go back to that slide edge. You know, because it's so close, maybe what I can do is literally pull it down a little bit, so I'm sliding it a little bit, and that's giving me, you know, a little more even spacing. So that's now ribs. Now I used very similar technique to do the one below, and we'll do the one above here. I have one more left if we go back to my display. So 10 goes to 9, 9 goes to 8, 8 goes to 7, and 7 goes to 6. And again, like I said, I'm not sure there's that much. So I'm gonna, mine are kind of coming in a little further if you notice, like my 10 is way over, and I think Netter's is about here and here. So now I got to make the connection right from 8 to 7 right there, and then maybe there to there. Okay.